What's up, guys? So this video is going to be a mad mashup of a whole heap of things. I'm not even sure what I'm going to call it. But yeah, we'll get straight into everything. So I'm going to start with what's not in front of me. Recently I went to see the Happy Time Murders with my parents. My mother is a very avid Muppets fan. I'm pretty sure in our lounge room we have the original Muppets movie, Dark Crystal, The Labyrinth, the modern Muppet movie, and I distinctly remember having the Muppets Christmas Carol on VHS when I was a child. So the Muppets have been part of my childhood. So when I saw that they were making an adults Muppet film, I was like, you know who else is gonna like that? My mum. So we took my parents to go see that. I thought it was really good, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And then I came home and I told my friend all about how I enjoyed it so much. He turned around and said, yeah, but the reviews aren't that great. And I said, well, crap. Apparently it's only got like a 50% audience score and a 22% like fresh score on Rotten Tomatoes. I think the overall critics' consensus is that apart from making a lot of sexual references, that doesn't really do much for anybody. And let me tell you this, I have a pretty good, I feel like I have pretty good intuition about people, and can sort of, therefore, I sort of involve myself in murder mystery stories. And I changed who I thought it was 3 times throughout the entire film. Obviously, the third time was when it was revealed who it was, and I was like, oh, that makes sense now. Yeah. So, yeah. I thought it did pretty well for plot. I thought it did really well for plot, actually. Not only did it have to create a new group of Muppets for some TV show that they had, but it also has, and then progressively kill off those characters throughout the film. It also had what I thought was a very good sort of message regarding like racism or sexism or whatever you want, because it treats puppets as second-rate citizens. So I thought it was really good. I'll do a full video on it because I'm starting to get really far into time here. The second thing is that same day, my mother had told me that she had no idea what to get me for my birthday, to which I responded that Against the Current has a new album coming out on the 28th of September, which is only about a week before my birthday anyway. So she proceeded to take out her credit card and my phone that had the pre-order tab open and pre-order that CD for me. So I'm going to be able to do an unboxing of that, similar to how I did for the first one, like in 2016, which probably puts that on my old channel. I can link to that in the description if you guys want to see that. And yeah, so that's gonna be really cool. The other thing that I found out recently was that now that I'm getting Against the Current on the 28th, I'm not, you know, it doesn't matter so much because something's still happening for me on that date, but they postponed Spyro the Dragon Reignited's release like a month and a half, so it's now mid-November, the same weekend, by the way, as the film festival, so I'm not even going to be in town for it, I don't think, which means I'm going to have to call ahead, if that is the actual case, and let EB Games know, so that they know that I'm not going to be in to pick it up that day, because I'm not in town, because I'm off at a film festival. So thanks, Reignited. I was really looking forward to playing that before I went to the film festival, but I guess now I just have to look forward to it after the film festival. Yeah. Also, the 3rd of February is my 4 years on YouTube. I had a look at that last night, and I was astounded that I've been doing this for about 4 years. You couldn't tell if you looked back at my old channel with the amount of times I uploaded, because I uploaded so frequently. I feel like I'm doing better now, because I did the video a day challenge thing and sort of forced myself to make videos. But now that I'm not following that sort of a plan anymore, I don't really have sort of a motivator, I guess. So I'm currently developing a series to do. I'm developing a couple of series, actually. So the first one is I'm going to be building for myself a cosplay costume for Jace Beleren. I don't care what his character is like. I like the idea of the blue mana in Magic being like the middle ground of everything. It also is the mana for like mind powers, which is really cool. Yeah, so I like the blue mana, and I try to play with blue mana as often as I can when I'm playing Magic. And Jace is just got a really fucking cool costume, so I want to try and make that to fit on me, and I want to make it as detailed as possible. Like, he's got a couple of like belts and stuff that go different ways. He's got an armored cuff thing on one hand and a glove on the other hand, not gloved. And yeah, I think it's gonna be really cool. And I've just got to try and make it. So I will be taking you guys through that whole process. I've never cosplayed before, I've never made a costume before, so we'll do it both together for the first time. Should be really cool. The other thing is that I'm going to be doing a bad film review, probably once a week, because there's that many that can be a weekly video for at least 2 years. So I've got a couple in front of me. A couple, he says. I've got 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 20, 30, nearly 50, 50, 40? I got a lot. I got a lot in front of me. Some of the titles here may have been good films and critically are good films, but just didn't do so well at the box office. Some of them are becoming cult classics, but just at time of release got really bad reviews. And some of them remain a laughing joke, but you know what? I still bought the extended cut because I thoroughly enjoyed it. Unpopular opinion. So I'm going to be reviewing these films sort of once a week. I might start that in the new year though, once I've sorted everything else out. And the other thing, when we finally get to it, that I'm going to be doing is the brightness on this needs to go down so I can show you. Brightness needs to come. Thank you for cooperating, tablet. Alright, so this note I have titled with my 4-year anniversary at the top, and then as we go down, there's just a lot of video ideas. They're sort of separated as best I can into categories, but I haven't really swapped and changed them to put them all into their massive categories. So we got some video game ones at the top, and then further down there's more video game ones, for instance. And like there's entertainment ones here and entertainment ones there, and favorites the whole way through. And yeah, so I'm going to be slowly trying to pick those off. I did not add. I just thought of a new one. Alright, so yeah, so there's about 100 and something video ideas there. I say 100 and something even though I have them all numbered, because some of them I have multiple ideas for. Like I think one in there was like favorite books or something, favorite movies or something, and I'm going to sort of do that by genre. So the video title will be like favorite horror movies or whatever, favorite action movies, favorite fantasy movies, favorite animated films, etc. So there's a couple of different videos in that one idea. So there's probably close to 200 or something video ideas there, plus this series, plus that series, and yeah, it should be pretty good. The other thing too is that myself and my friend in Inverell are looking at starting a photography business, so if that's something that interests you guys, I will chronicle that adventure as well. Obviously, I've never gone into business before. I had to ask my my friend who recently started up a lawn services business, how what he had to do to be able to operate as a small business. And he said basically you just need this and this. So there's videos, getting my blank to start my photography company. So if they're all things that interest you guys, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notifications bell, because all that content is coming to you really soon. On top of, where have I put it? It should be here somewhere. Right there, under Jace. On top of all of this, yes, it's on an old McDonald's receipt, but we've got, not you anymore, this month we've got Iron Fist Season 2, Spider-Man on the PS4, Predator, and Christopher Robin coming out this month. So we got a Netflix, a game, and 2 films that look really cool. Next month has Venom, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, my birthday, and Halloween as well. So there's some videos for you as well. November has Crimes of Grindelwald, the Northwest Film Festival, Spyro Reignited, and Nutcracker in the Four Realms, which all look really good. And then December, I'm going to be doing Vlogmas as best that I can. I got to find some Vlogmas ideas to do, as well as Aquaman, Bumblebee, Ralph Breaks the Internet, and Mortal Engines, which last check all come out on the same day. And I'm like, why can't you put those throughout my month so that I have time to go and look at all of them? Because otherwise, that's a lot of friggin' money to be spending on Boxing Day. and it's Boxing Day. Like, that already has a video assigned to it, so beginning of 2019 is going to be packed. I'm looking forward to it, I'm keen, but at the same time, I'm not wishing the time away because there's so much to do, and I'm going to need to be working as often as I can to be able to pay for it all. So, yeah. The other thing too is at the end of this month, as well as in the middle of November, I'm going to be going to Inverell. I had an old friend recently reach out to me that I haven't spoken to in about a year and a half, and I was like, oh hey, how you doing? And they're like, yeah, so I'm going to be in these places on these dates. And I was like, well, I haven't seen you in a while, so I'm going to make sure that I'm in one of those places on those dates. One of those places was Inverell, one of those dates was the end of September, so I'm going for a visit. I'm also going to be talking to my friend, Pat, about the business. So there's a whole lot of video ideas there. He also has a YouTube channel. I have collaborated with him before. You can go back through my video list. I don't think it's that far down, where we sort of played Cards Against Humanity. And yeah, there's a whole lot of good stuff coming, and I'm so excited. I can't wait. And now I'm just rambling because I don't actually know how to end the video. Yeah, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, bugger off. I don't need your negativity. As I said before, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and the notifications bell. There's a lot of really good content coming. I may be biased, but I think it's going to be good content. And yeah, leave me a comment down below if there's any video ideas you would like me to do. Chances are I probably already have it on my tablet, but let's see it anyway. I think I have challenge videos and stuff as an idea, so if there's a particular challenge you want me to do, leave that in the comments. Otherwise, just say hi, and I'll say hi back, or at least I'll try to. And yeah, until next time, guys, keep raising hell.